This week marks the 5-year anniversary of Hurricane Wilma, a storm that changed lives for a lot of families here in our area, especially those who live in mobile home parks. Treasure Coast Bureau Chief Brian Garner shows us how.
Joan Cade and her mobile home have weathered some of the biggest storms South Florida has ever seen. In 2004, through Hurricanes Francis and Jean, she lived in the Pleasure Cove mobile home park in Fort Pierce. Her home survived, but she struggled without power for 3.5 months.
It was tough taking cold showers every day. That was horrendous, let me tell you.
Then in 2005, when Hurricane Wilma tore across the state, it delivered a knockout punch for many of the mobile homes that were still standing from earlier storms.
This was the worst storm I ever saw.
Amazingly, Joan's home survived Wilma too, but the park where she lived did not. There were so many damaged homes, park owners decided it was time to sell.
We had 6 months to move out. I mean, we could not believe it.
Hurricane Wilma marked a turning point in the state for people who lived in mobile home parks. The storm damage came at the same time as the real estate market was taking off, and investors wanted to turn everything into condominiums.
On the Treasure Coast and Palm Beaches, 8 mobile home parks have closed down since Hurricane Wilma, with only 1 new park opening in that time. And statewide, 126 mobile home parks have closed.
Local government took that, as an opportunity to get rid of that older housing that we don't like, and let's just, make it more difficult to rebuild.
Following the storms, Joan joined the other residents of Pleasure Cove in picketing the park to protest their eviction.
I wanted people to understand that, a lot of us elderly people, this is our homes, just like you've got a big mansion or somebody's got a big mansion. This is our home.
Joan was one of the fortunate few who managed to move her home into a new park, as many parks refuse to accept older model homes. She says she loves where she lives. It's one of the few affordable options for seniors. And no matter what storms come next, she says she doesn't plan to move again.
I said, the good Lord take care of me, and I'm going to stay here.
In Fort Pierce, Brian Garner, WPTV, News Channel 5.